Welcome back, everybody. Well, you are in for a treat as Menlyn has prepared a cirque or a circus like no other. From height-defying aerial performances to high-energy skating acts, a whole host of impressive costumes, magical and wondrous storytelling for the little ones, and a comedy act to give us a much-needed dose of laughter. There's something for just about everybody. Now, the Cirque kicks off on the 14th of December and runs every night until the 20th of December this year. To share more on what can be expected, we're joined by Nisha Kemraj, the General Manager at Menlyn Park Shopping Centre. Nisha, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me and hosting me this morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
No, it's an absolute pleasure having you join us this morning. First of all, let's talk about the Cirque. What can be expected?
So this is a curated, bespoke event that's been customized especially for the Menlyn shopper.
Yes.
So it's a different take on your normal circus. Like you've mentioned, it's death-defying circus acts. We've curated a show that talks to the various elements around a modern take on the festive experience. So we do know that people have been starved for entertainment, especially entertainment that feeds the family environment and entertainment that caters to everybody. So the Cirque has two different elements which we'll share shortly. And speaking of which, let's talk about the setup. How will it look like? Will it be in one venue or in different parts of the humongous mall? Okay, so you do know that Menlyn Park is the African icon
in
the heart of the city of Tshwane. We've decided to set up this amazing experience within our Menlyn Sky area. So for those people that have always complained Menlyn's too large to find, we can't find it. This is on the rooftop, guys. You can't miss us. So the setup and design is fairly unique because it's an outdoor event, which means that Menlyn Sky has special rigging to cater for this experience. If you're on the peripheral of our restaurants, you will have a beautiful view of what's to come.
Wow, wow. You just mentioned rigging. I mean, I would imagine so much work went into preparing for this, yeah?
It's been months of work because the set is customized and it's custom built to specifically tailor for Menlyn's outdoor area.
Okay, so who's welcome to attend? I did mention that the little ones are also catered for, so I believe it's a family event.
Everyone's welcome to attend, but given that the performance is our gift to our Menlyn consumers in that and I hate to use the word that it's free, but given that there's no ticketing or price for it, it's advisable that you go through our website, you go through our social media platforms, you ensure that you find the adequate time to make sure you're properly seated. So in terms of the restaurant noting, it would be good to book a table because that's where you're going to get the best views from, but it's open to everyone. All of South Africa is welcome.
Okay. So what are some of the acts? I mentioned that there will be comedic acts as well. And let's just talk about everything that will be happening there.
So I think for me, what I'm really looking forward to is the contortionist.
Okay.
We have the contortionist, we've got a silk act, we've got strength acts as well. And these artists have performed internationally. So they are well-known artists. We're not going to give everything away today. You've got to come through and experience this.
So what else have you planned for the festive season? I know that, you know, the festive season has already kick-started and the Christmas spirit is already in the air.
So there's a lot that we've actually planned, starting with the lineup of our new stores. To name just a few, there's a lot of focus on enterprise development. We've got the likes of Yuppie Chef, we've got Desigual that's there, we've got Galaxy Boys, that's supplemented with the rest of our activities. We also have live music, just to create nice ambience. Everyone's in the festive spirit and it's a mood of giving as well. So we have a bespoke and a personalization station where there's an element of free gifting as well, but you've got to come through and shop.
Okay, free gifting.
Free gifting.
Okay, take us through that. You know I love freebies.
Everyone loves freebies. So we have one of our enterprise development tenants, Ben Look.
Okay.
And he's been engaged on setting up a personalization stand. So when you come through, you'll have to come through and find something that's tailor-made for you. Again, look at our social media pages. You'll be able to find more about that.
Okay, so is there a limit as to the number of people who are supposed to attend? Because as it's free, I would imagine throngs of people will be flocking in to,
They will be.
to the circus. Yeah.
So from a capacity point of view, in terms of the common area seating that we've set up for this event, you probably can host about 700 to 800 people within that area. Hence, it's advisable to come through earlier, book your space, because we don't want to turn any of our shoppers away, especially not for something as magnificent as this. And you want to sit down with your family in a comfortable environment. This recommendation is that it's best to book a table. Because of the unique location, you're able to watch this from quite a distance as well.
So you book a table at the place or at the nearby restaurants?
At all of our restaurants.
Okay.
So you're able to book a table at all of our restaurants. There's 4 restaurants that have sideline seating, and we have common area seating within Menlyn Sky.
Okay.
So Menlyn Sky hosts a lot of venues, events as well. So within Menlyn Sky, come through earlier. We'll have promoters who will be able to seat you. It's just a small little process of navigating through and making sure you get your frontline seat.
Okay.
You're going to be treated like a VIP anyway.
Oh yes. You said that people should come in earlier. What is early? What's the starting times?
So even though we start at 7, the recommendation is come through, because Menlyn has such a plethora of shops. Come through, do your Christmas shopping. At the end of the day, we've got everything that you actually need. Spend the day with us, book your table for dinner, have a wonderful experience with us for dinner. Our restaurants have also tailor-made dinner packages to link in with the Cirque.
Okay.
So you're probably going to get a lot more value than you realize.
Right.
Making it very affordable to our consumer as well.
Okay, so do I book a free ticket? I mean, do I get a free ticket, or I simply call whatever restaurant that I'm planning to
Call the
attend?
restaurant.
Okay.
On our social media pages and our website, you will actually find the restaurant details, their contact number as well. You're also welcome to go through Menlyn's website. So with that, we'll have the link to our promoters where you're able to just allocate a seat and you're good to go.
Sounds exciting.
It is. It's super exciting. I'm just so disappointed I'm not going to be one of the circus acts.
I would have loved to see that, though. So will this be an annual event?
Because it's specially curated and bespoke to this year, we'll look at the feedback that we get, and if this is what the customer loves, perhaps we can expand on it next year. But we need something different, something exciting and something different, and we hope that our consumers will love this.
What is exciting about Menlyn Mall?
Everything is exciting about Menlyn Mall. Apart from being the largest shopping centre in the Southern Hemisphere, I think it's the variety. Menlyn has everything under one roof. And you need to actually come through with the view to experience the shopping centre in its state of grandeur.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what excites me about Menlyn Mall.
All right.
Its tenant mix it's far surpasses anything else.
Right. Oh, it's an absolute must-see and an absolute must-attend. Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure. We look forward to hosting you.
I would love to. Come.
Excellent.
Well, the Cirque kicks off on the 14th of December and runs every night until the 20th of December. This immersive circus with a host of jam-packed acts will start at 7 p.m. and conclude by 8 p.m.